Are there any statements by honourable members? I call the member for Dawson.
Well, thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. In 2011, the Bligh Labor government in Queensland gave approval to BMA to operate a 100% fly-in, fly-out workforce at its Caval Ridge and Daunia mines. What 100% fly-in, fly-out means is that the worker who could drive from his home to the mine in 15 minutes if he lived in a mining town, or 2 to 3 hours if they lived in Mackay, must instead drive to the airport, fly to Brisbane, change planes, fly back to the Moranbah airport, then catch a company bus, and for those who actually live locally in that mining town, live in a camp for the week with no physical contact with their family who's living just 15 minutes up the road. I mean, it's crazy. At the height of the boom, 100% FIFO made sense, but in the current economic climate, 100% FIFO is simply not needed at all. Even the local Labor MP in Mackay, a man who sat in the Bligh cabinet and gave approval for the 100% fly-in, fly-out in the first place, is now trying to absolve himself, criticising 100% FIFO as postcode apartheid. Well, far from being a de Klerk or Mandela, the local Labor member, as I said, served under Anna Bligh, the equivalent of Daniel Malan, the man who actually brought in apartheid. He served there as a cabinet minister, a decision maker, in an equivalent of the Afrikaner government when it comes to that analogy on FIFO. The damage was done by Labor, but it can now be fixed by BMA.
The member's time has expired. Are there any statements by honourable